Morning, beta.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning. All of you, please open your cameras.
Good morning.
Everybody, please open your cameras. What had we
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, children. What did we do last week?
Ma'am,
Nobody remembers what was done last week?
ma'am, I remember 60 we were doing the chapter 3.
Chapter number 3. We were doing plural of nouns. We have done that. How to change a noun into plural.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta. Have we done plural of nouns? That there are 3 rules. Yes,
Ma'am, in B section we did the revision.
we did revision. So B section, we have done everything. We have completed everything.
No, ma'am.
Then Lavanya, please tell me what was the last thing that you did?
Ma'am, in chapter number 3 we have did the question number 5. Ma'am, till question number 5.
Chapter 3, we have done till question number 5. Yes. Last week also we had a combined class, right? And I was making both the sections do the work separately. For C section, I was doing something else, and for B section, something else. I remember now. And what about C section? On which question are we? Which page number and which question? Yes, C section students. Looks like you don't remember where we are.
Ma'am, at chapter number 3.
Chapter number 3. So I was explain. What was the last thing I explained you in chapter 3?
Ma'am, you were explaining us the 37th page number. Ma'am, you were translating it.
Okay, 37 page number. So that means we have done a through verb.
Morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta. Does that mean we have done a through verb, which means to be verb? Yes, something that tells us that something is. किसी चीज का होना. That is to be verb. Like in English, we use to be verb as I am, you are, he is, she is. So what is all this? Am, are, is, then again we are, you are, they are. What is this? This is all to be verb. किसी चीज का होना. Like I want to say, I am a woman. You are a girl. He is my student. So it is telling that something is there. To be verb. Now, how do we use to be verb in French? First of all, what is to be verb called in French? Look here, everyone. It is être verb, right? If I want to say I am, so what I'm going to write, how I'm going to say it, je suis. Je stands for I, Sui means am, just sui. Then we have tu a, that means you are, just singular you. I remember I had explained this to you last week. I had
आज पीरियड नहीं था इसलिए वो समझ आ गया
Divan says. Then il, l, a. You all remember the table of subject pronouns? Je, tu, il,
Yes,
l.
ma'am.
Then comes nu, vu, il, l. Yes? What is nu? Nu means we. Now if I want to say we are, how do I say it? Nous sommes. Then vous êtes. Vous êtes. And in the end we have ils sont, elles sont. The plural of il and l comes here, il and l. And we put S-O-N-T with it. Now suppose I want to say I am. So I can't say je a. That becomes wrong. Je will only come with suis. That is how it is going to be grammatically correct. Je suis. I can't say elle suis. That is wrong. Do you understand it? So we have to learn it the way it is. This is the table of être verb. Être verb falls under the category of irregular verb. Now, why do we call it irregular? Because with every subject pronoun, every time it is a new formation of a word, a new word is formed. Is that clear to all of you? Any confusion?
Yes.
I also told you, I remember that.
Ma'am, can you please explain one more time?
Beta, see. We are doing être verb, which means to be. It tells us how to use sentences, how to frame sentences like I am, you are, he is, she is, like that. So in English, how do we say? I am a woman. He is a man, right? We know that I have to use with I have to use am. We have studied this from very beginning. I know that with he, I can't use am. He am a boy. Do we use it like that? No, we don't use it like that. We say he is a boy. Similarly, in French also, we learn to use this verb in this pattern. The verb is called être verb, which means to be. And how être verb is used with all subject pronouns? It is used like this. Suppose I want to say I am. So what am I going to say? Je suis. Je suis. Tu es. Tu es means you are. Il est, elle est, which means he is or she is. Nous sommes. We are. Vous êtes. You are. Like you all are. You are my students. So vous êtes mes étudiants. Like that. Ils sont, elles sont. They are. Is that clear to all of you? Please show me a thumbs up if it is clear. And if it is not, please tell me, I'll explain you again. Thumbs up? Good. Now, coming on to the next part of this chapter, we have a few things, children, given on page number 38. Hargun, had I not read these objects that are given on page number 38 and 39?
Ma'am, we have read.
We have read. We have already done. Now, what you'll do, you have to just learn all these objects, because these objects you're going to get in translation form. What is
Ma'am,
it?
you said to write this thing in notebook. I have written this.
Very nice. Very good. We have. I also remember we did this at work last week also. Okay, now coming on to the indefinite articles. Now, what are indefinite articles? All of you know. What are indefinite articles? Tell me. Who will tell me?
Ma'am, A and
Ma'am, A
Ma'am,
and
A
N.
and Ma'am, A and sorry. Ma'am, A and
Ma'am, A and N.
A
Ma'am,
and
A and
these are indefinite articles in English also, right? There's a girl. So there's a girl standing outside. We are not talking about anything particular. When I say there's a girl standing outside, we are just in specific, it is not specified. I'm just talking in general. So in that case, we use indefinite articles. There's an apple in the basket. Now, how do we use this a and an? Again, I have to divide everything into masculine, feminine, and comes plural. All masculine nouns take before it. Like for example, I want to say a book, leave, right? All feminine nouns take un before it, which also stands for a or an. Un, école. Un, pomme. What is pomme? Pomme is an apple. Okay. So I can't write a pomme. Why? Because pomme is feminine gender, and if I put a before it, it becomes wrong. Now, when I talk about plurals, so all plural.
Pomme is apple.
Yes, beta, pomme is apple. Now, if I talk about plural nouns, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to use I'm not going to use un, but I'm going to use they before all plural nouns, whether it is masculine or it is feminine. Like for example, if I want to say there are apples in basket. So what I'm going to use, they form. There are books in the cupboard. They leave. I'm talking about something unspecific. Sorry, unspecified. It is not specified. The number is not specified. In that case, I'm going to use a, un, and they. Now, suppose I want to say there are books in the cupboard. There are books. Now, what is there are? Ilya. Ilya stands for there are or there is. Ilya, they leave. If I write it like this, Ilya, they leave dans la placard. Let's not write it. There are books. Now, if I have written this, they in plural form and leave in singular form. So what it becomes? It becomes wrong. Why? Because here I'm using they and here I'm writing it in singular form. No, I have to put S over here. Is that clear? Is that clear? If suppose I write it other way around, Ilya leave, and I put this in plural and this I keep in singular form, again the sentence is wrong. Whenever I frame my sentence, I have to take care of the noun and the article I use before it. Show me a thumbs up if you have understood.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Tina. Yes, one by one.
Ma'am, what is the meaning of and they?
Is used before all masculine nouns, but they should be in singular form. Singular, that is one. If I'm talking about anything one, like I have a pen. So I will say a stilo, right? Now, if I tell you that I have pens, what I'm going to write? De stilo. De before it and stilo also in its plural form.
Ma'am,
Yes, Kuranshi.
ma'am, is it compulsory to add S or we can add PS?
Is it compulsory to add S or what?
or es, or we can add es also.
See, that you've asked a very good question. Next, I'm coming to that part only. Once we have learned the difference between a, un, and they. Have you understood the difference between a, un, and they? All of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall we move ahead now?
Yes, ma'am.
Now we know the difference between a, un, and they. Now let's come to English subject. In English also, what we do, they. When we change a noun into plural, what do? We apply a few rules to it. Like for example, change this word into plural, pen. So what we do, we simply add s to it. Change this word into plural. What we do, now we don't add s to it, we add es to it. Box becomes boxes, right? Make it into plural. What we'll do, we'll remove fe and put ves. So when in English we have learnt so many different rules of changing a noun into plural, in French also, let's look at 3 rules that are to be followed. The first one is as simple as adding s to a word. In French also, the first rule goes of adding s. Like suppose I told you stylo is singular, stylos become, but we still call it stylo only. The difference comes by saying a stylo and de stylo. I'll say de stylo, but I'm going to write s in the end. Okay, clear? Second rule comes whenever any noun in French language ends in s, x, and z. There are so many words that end with s, x, or z. So how do we change them into plural? The noun remains the same. Like for example, NEZ stands for nose, nay. So if I change it into plural, how am I going to write? Nay will remain same. Why? Because it has Z in the end. What will change? Only the article that is used before it. So it is going to be they, nay. Can you see it? They, nay.
Yes, ma'am.
There is
Ma'am, I
another-
couldn't understand.
Yes, you can understand. The second rule or the first one?
Ma'am, second.
See, beta, there are words in French, like for example, ne, ba, français. What are all these words? These are ending in s, z, s, or let me just say croix, x. These words have got s, z, and x in the end. So how we change them into plural? We do not add s to change them into plural. The words remain the same. These nouns remain the same. The article that has been used before them gets changed to plural. It will become they, ne, they, ba, they, français, they, croix. In singular
Okay, ma'am,
also, in singular also, it will be used in the same manner, ne, ba. In plural also, noun will be used in the same manner, only the article will get changed. Is that clear now?
Okay, ma'am, understood.
All of
Okay,
you
ma'am.
understood it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Show me a thumbs up, all those who've understood. Very few thumbs up. Looks like there is still some confusion going on in class. Children, whosoever has doubt in anything, you can please ask. But don't make mistake in exams. Now, Goranshi, is that clear to you? It was your question, right?
Yes, I'm clear.
Yes. Now, we have done two rules, okay? Number 1 and number 2. Now, there is a third rule as well. Now, what is that third rule? The third rule is all the words that have AU, EU, or EAU in the end. How do we change them? We change them by adding X to them. Like for example, there is a word gato. Gato means a cake. So what do? We make it plural. Gets changed to they and gato gets changed to GATEAU and X. Is that clear? We have changed it to plural by adding an X and has changed to they. Clear?
Ma'am, what you have written after EU in third?
AU, EU, EAU. Or it can also be OU.
Ma'am, so what will you pronounce it?
It will be they gato. It was a gato. It is going to be they gato.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, what does the verb atre mean?
What beta?
Ma'am, like in this chapter exercise, there is third question. It says complete with the verb atre.
Complete with the which exercise?
Ma'am, third question.
Third question. Okay. Complete with the verb être. Yes. So what do you want to know in this? So children, here now I don't understand. I think this video is paused. With this, we come to the end of the chapter. Okay, class 6C. Now what we are going to do, we are going to do these exercises that are given at the back. See, the first exercise that has been given is complete according to the given example. Now, in the example, what they have given a sentence in singular form. The first sentence that has been given is c'est un livre. This is a book. Say means this is. Now, if we change this in English also, this is gets changed to these are, right? This is a book. These are books. Isn't it?
Ma'am, sister, we will pronounce this.
Say. It's say, then T and U is pronounced together. So it becomes c'est un. C'est un. C'est un livre. Which means this, what it means? This is a book. Say means this is. A means a and book. This is a book. Is that clear? This is what it means. Now, what is the plural of this one? This is a book. These are books. So what is the plural of say? Say becomes ce sont. Ce sont. Okay, you have to keep this in mind. The plural of say is ce sont. What is the plural of a? We have studied right now. A changes to they. And how we are going to change leave? Just by adding s in the end. So that's the correct way of changing a sentence into plural. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. Now suppose if I say we have done être verb also. Il est indien. if I just write il est Indien. Il means he. A is Indian. Now, he is Indian will change to they are Indians, isn't it? So what is the plural of il? It is ILS. What is the plural of a? Song. Look at the table given on page number 38. The table être is given, right? Verb être is given in the table. On the left hand side of the table, all singular subject pronouns along with the verbs are given. On the right hand side, the plurals are given. So what is the plural of il a that is given? Ils sont, isn't it? Ils sont. And now when I say they are, I have to change Indian to Indians, isn't it? That is how my sentence is going to be correctly changed into plural. Ils sont Indiens. Is that clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now children, see, today is what date? Today is 7th. Will we have a class before exams? One more class before exams? When are your exams starting from? I don't think
Yes, ma'am.
we'll get a chance to have.
Ma'am, 16. Ma'am, 16.
16th is what? Your exam.
Yes, ma'am.
And 14th, I guess, would be Dussehra holiday or something like that. So we're not going to get any class for exams now. And we are still left with the exercises of this chapter, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
So what you
Yes,
have,
ma'am.
all of you will try these exercises on your own. Is that fine? I will talk to Smriti ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Bringing an extra class with all of you, so that we can complete these exercises. But
Okay,
you will try them on your own, and if you have any problem, I'm going to share all the answers on the class group and in D group. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, you
And
can
ma'am,
also
how-
take one arrangement period.
Yes, beta, I will try to take a period, and in that extra period, and in that I'm going to complete these exercises.
ma'am,
Yes.
how will guess that the word is feminine or muscular?
Now this question, see, Hindi language, like we have been speaking it from the beginning, so it has gone into our minds. Have you ever sat and learned कि दरवाजा किस जेंडर का होता है और मेज किस जेंडर की होती है? Guranshi, have we ever done this kind of a thing? No, because it has been gone into our minds from the beginning. We've been speaking it. That is how French people have been speaking it from the beginning. But since we are learning it, so whatever objects we come across, like for example, in all the chapters we have done so far, okay, we have come across many nouns. You have to learn them by heart. There is no particular way of learning whether a thing is masculine or feminine. There is no rule to it. It is just by default, any language has any gender. Okay, so we have to learn it, whatever things we have learned so far. Don't worry, in exams, you're going to get only the nouns that you have done in these chapters. You're not going to get any extra nouns. Any question, any other question anyone has? Anyone has any other
Ma'am, can
question?
you
Oh,
explain what you have explained just latest?
what I had explained just now is the question was whether there is any particular way of learning the gender of noun. So the answer is no. There is no rule to it, nothing, no logic to it. We just have to learn the gender like how it is. It's only through learning it. Whatever nouns we have come across, you have to learn them by heart. Okay, now coming on to
Okay, children, get ready with your math. Rough copy and sending a
Argun, please
Revision test.
mute yourself.
Ma'am, please, I asked you to please explain the verb actually I was disconnected that time.
You are asking to explain me the word ethr.
Yes, ma'am.
Beta, ethr verb is. Till then, children, all those who understood, please carry on with the exercise given on page number 42. Just start with it. बेटा ethr verb means to be verb. किसी चीज का होना. मैं हूं, वो है, हम हैं. ओके? तो हिंदी में भी हम क्या कर रहे हैं? एवरी टाइम वी आर चेंजिंग इट. हमें पता है मैं के साथ हम हूं ही लगाएंगे. हम ये नहीं कह सकते मैं है. राइट? Okay, we are applying rule. There's a particular rule being applied in every language. In English, we say I am. I can't say I is. I is a girl. Does that make any sense to you? No, it becomes wrong. मैं है becomes wrong. Similarly, in French, when I have to frame sentences like this, I have to do it in a particular order, in a particular set of words. Like for example, this ethr verb means to be verb, right? It means to be किसी चीज का होना. If I want to say I am, what will I say in French? Je suis. Look at the table. You have your book. Look at the table given on page number 38, beta. Then after je suis is given tu es, which means you are. If I'm talking to you particularly, singular you, I will use tu es. Ansh tu es beau. That means you are handsome. Now, if I'm talking to the whole class, talking to the whole class, I will not say tu es. What I'm going to say, the plural of tu es given on the right hand side in the table. What is it? It's vous êtes. Now, when I say, children, see one more thing, tu es beau, which means you are handsome. Everybody look up here. If I tell you to change this sentence into plural, how will it change? Tu gets changed to vous. Vous takes et along with it. Vous êtes. And now this word is ending in EAU, isn't it? So what I'm going to do, how I'm going to change it in plural? By writing X in the end. So that is how it becomes plural.
Now, what do you pronounce that?
Vous êtes beau. Vous
And
êtes, beta, vous êtes beau.
okay.
Okay. Then Ansh, sorry, Arsh. After tu a is il a, which means he is. Now, if I want to say he is Indian, what is the plural of it? They are Indians. See on the right hand side, it becomes ils sont. Okay, ils sont. Then LA gets changed to elles sont. So that is how we use être verb. Je suis, tu es, il est, elle est, nous sommes. Nous sommes means we are. Now suppose I say je suis. I am. Une femme. I am a woman. Okay? FEMME. Je suis une femme. I am a woman. What is the plural of I am a woman? We are women. Okay? We are women. So, what is the plural of I? We. Nous. Suis gets changed to sont. Nous sommes. Now, it's not specific. I'm not talking about anything specific. So, une gets changed to they and femme gets changed to plural. Nous sommes des femmes. Is it clear now?
Ma'am, why did we added form?
Why we added what?
Oh, no, sorry, ma'am. Sorry. I just.
Arsh. Your voice is bit not clear. What are you asking?
Ma'am, I understood.
Understood. Okay. Okay.
Ma'am, I
Everyone,
want
yes.
connected what we have done till.
Beta, what are you saying? I can't
No,
understand.
I was disconnected. Can you tell me what we have done?
What we
Connected
have
for
done.
few
What was
minutes.
the last thing you heard from me? What was the last thing?
Ma'am, you were saying about
Was I telling about a through verb?
yes, ma'am. Yes.
Beta, a through verb means to be verb. It tells us that something is to be verb. Now, how we use it? We use it like just we. If I want to say I am, I will write what is your. Your stands for I. And sui is am, just sui. Then if I want to say you are, it is going to be QA. Then LA and LA, which means he is or she is. If I want to say we are, I'm going to say nous sommes. Then we have vous êtes, which means you all are.
Ma'am, your screen is paused.
My screen is paused. Children, is my screen paused?
Ma'am,
No, ma'am.
It's
No,
fine.
ma'am, your screen is
Because
visible.
something is wrong in your network. You have a low network today. Okay, everyone has done the first exercise. First exercise has been done, yes or no? No one is replying.
Ma'am, done. Ma'am, done.
Ah, very good, very nice. Now, what is the answer of the first one? Say tune reg. Say tune reg. What is reg? Reg is a scale, a ruler.
Scale.
So what it changes to?
Face on they wriggles.
Very good, very nice. Ce sont des règles. REGLES. Then the next one, c'est un cahier. C'est un cahier becomes
Face on face on the car.
ce sont des cahiers. Very nice. Then c'est une bombe.
Face on the gomez.
Ce sont des gommes. Just add S in the end over here. C'est un crayon.
Face on
Des
crayon.
ce sont des crayons. Then c'est une trousse.
Des crosses.
Ce sont
Face on
des
the through.
TROUSSES. Okay. That's the answer of all the questions of exercise 1. Now, coming on to exercise 2. Now, Goranchi, this exercise will help you learn so many nouns, whether they are masculine or feminine. So you have to learn all of them. And all the nouns you have learned so far in all the chapters, will help you frame sentences on them.
Okay, ma'am.
What you